So I don't know what to file this under, but I just woke up from a dream, and the first thing I said when I woke up was, "It's not about her. She's representative. She's just a messenger." I knew who the person was, even though it didn't look like her. I knew who she's supposed to represent. Then, like, further than that, I knew what she represented in the context of the dream in relation to me. Um, it's fading fast now, but some memorable images was we were in like a hotel motel room type of deal, and she had like changed the clothes into something like more casual, and I was like, it reminded me almost of my old house out in Marathon. Now that I think about it, I just like avoiding talking to her because I was like nervous or whatever. I didn't know what she really wanted to do. Like if she wanted to get down or what. I didn't know how to move. And so I basically, for the time we were there, just like walked around. Didn't really interact with her. Till close to the time that, her time was up. And she started switching back into her like work clothes or whatever. And like I saw a glimpse of her naked, I remember that. And I remember thinking, wow, she's really skinny. Because the person she represents isn't. And like this whole time she was like on the internet, or I was like she was doing stuff. Like it's like she was waiting for me to make a move, and while she was waiting, she was just like waiting idly. She was doing stuff that she needed to do, and if I had, interacted, she'd have stopped what she's doing, I assume, and whatever. that comes back again a little later on in the dream, and so the glimpse of her naked, like I started to say something, witty or clever or whatever. And she accepted the comment, but it's like it was almost like it's too late now to say something. And it's like she didn't say that, but that's how that's her attitude. I kind of felt that, and I think I almost in my dream self almost wanted to say, I'm sorry for not doing anything. But the time was up. And then the next scene that I can remember is I sit at a table, like a rectangular like table. She was on like the opposite, like side and angle from me. So if I'm at the bottom left, she's the top right of the table. There's a guy next to me, kind of like early 20s, maybe mid 20s, and the person like across the angle and side from him was like a student of his, I think. And she was like being like the arbiter between them, and I was waiting to talk to her about what happened and what could happen and whatever. And what makes this scene crazy is that it's underwater, dude. Like sea turtles and sharks and stuff just around. It's nuts. Like the table and chairs and stuff, if it was chairs, was grounded like at the bottom of the sea. I don't know what the hell. And then like out then like, but we was just like, and it's almost like my character was like holding his breath but wasn't. But I know I wasn't breathing, but it's almost if I didn't need, like I was holding my breath, but not like in a restricted way. It's like I felt I could hold my breath for like a long time. Anyway, so I was sitting there waiting. It was exchange. I can't remember what the exchange was between her and the two guys. I didn't really care. I was just thinking about what I could say to her when I have some time. Anyway, so eventually she like gave me this look, like to say let's go talk, whatever. And I felt I like walked behind her, and we went outside, and outside was normal, air breathing. And I was saying, no, what do you do? If I said it, if I thought that in a dream, but I was like, what are you gonna do now? And I wanna talk or whatever. And once again, I don't know if she actually says with her mouth or if it's like telepathically talking up, but she's saying something about, well, I'll be around. You could call me when you ready. We could talk or whatever. But like how she's kicking it was like she was just not frustrated, because she's more zen and serene than that. But it's like she's waiting for me to like make a move to do something, but kind of resigned herself to the fact that I probably never would, and like patience, but not really. Like I think that's what the metaphor of the water thing was, because that's what it was. She's holding her breath. She can do it for a long time, but she can do it indefinitely. I think that's what that is. I think that was a metaphor for. Man, like I know who she is. She's my Arabic friend. I know that, but that don't really apply to her because out of all the chicks I've ever talked to in my life, like she knew almost immediately when I started to catch a feeling. She knew I had caught a feeling. Okay, I told her in no uncertain terms. So that's why it's so ironic that she's the messenger for that. And I'm not even talking to anyone right now. There's only one chick I even remotely could imagine my brain thinking I'm talking to. And with that, she showed me she's not even not like explicitly, but because she don't know whatever, because of this and that. But it's like, yeah, she not on any type of run that I on, so it can't be for her. So maybe just in general, maybe I could meet someone or whatever in a bit that I have to, not be my normal, frightened self and just say what it is. I honestly don't know. Like I doing some like mini analysis. I just woke up like 5 minutes ago. I'm about to get some coffee and do some more recording, but I just wanted to say this now while I remember the dream. Crazy, man. Wow. Funnily enough, like side note, my Arabic friend, like I sent an email at the beginning of the year, like January or whatever. It's April now, close to the tail end of April. Still no reply. Maybe it's for the best though. Anyway, fuck me there, no doubt.